I would love to share the story that I'm working these days in Ecuador with indigenous communities in the Amazon. And the story here is basically the importance of having a strong private sector with a very strong ethic framework and at the same time an honest commitment to the development of communities that they acknowledge to be impacted. So I think that from that first stakeholder, just the fact that they are aware that it will be a real impact, not only in terms of the environment that they live and the social environment, but also in terms of the impact a future generation will have of how they're going to develop with the new technologies that are coming to their town. And on the other side is the communities that at the beginning they are so fearful of the new player coming to the area. They only know what they know for hundreds of years, but they are in need of development. And when I'm talking about the need of development, is that we're not talking about TV or so. They're talking about the need of being a human being capable of learning and creating their own solutions for their own people, and at the same time keeping the cultural value, their ethnicity, their identity, and their culture that they are very proud of. But the only way to do it is to be strong economically. It's not very easy to put money on a project that you don't know if you're going to have access to the community. So that is, fear is one of the biggest challenges. But at the same time, it's an inspiration for a professional like me because you can answer fear by showing facts and open dialogue. And fear disappears once you are open in explaining what is this about and be very honest in your message and what you do. So we are working very hard in number one, understanding the communities and their landscape and their identity to make sure that we are very gentle in knowing exactly what type of knowledge could be transferred that help them to help themselves. And on the other hand, for the private sector, and my client in this case will be much more being able to understand themselves to help them to find the right way. My big lesson and the lesson of my client and communities has been listening. Listening to each other and listening with your eyes by observing, listening with your ears about what they say, and listening with every sense we have because that gives us really the answer of how we can approach each other to find where development should be. And acknowledge at the same time that the new generations want to grow, that those kids want to explore the new opportunities and they want to create their own world. Keeping that the value that they have as community, the culture that they inherit is what going to make them confident and strong in the future to be very proud you are indigenous.